Sanu, and welcome to Hausa From Zero. This is the video series in which I just document, I guess, some part of my Hausa learning journey. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about, why I'm doing this, what to expect, things like that. And maybe the reasons somebody should learn the Hausa language, or maybe justifications or whatever. But why should somebody learn the Hausa language? Well, I think a good enough reason is, it's a nice language to learn. But maybe you personally have a connection to the Hausa language and you never learned before this. So maybe your parents speak it but never spoke to you. Maybe you descend from people who spoke Hausa. Maybe from a pragmatic sense, maybe why Hausa might matter across West Africa. I think the population of people who speak Hausa is growing, right? I think Hausa is actually probably replacing quite a few languages, and we can talk about maybe, hey, that's not such a good thing in the sense of because some people aren't speaking their heritage languages the Hausa comes at the expense of heritage languages or whatever. But the fact of the matter is the number of Hausa speakers is growing. So maybe from a pragmatic sense, you want to be able to communicate with more people. Through the northern part of Nigeria, Hausa is spoken. It's the lingua franca of the northern part of Nigeria, to my understanding. It's also spoken in Ghana, if I understand correctly. I think the northern part of Ghana. And I think most of Niger speaks Hausa. So maybe if you just want to talk to more people, that might be another reason. Why am I documenting my progress? I think a few different reasons, because sometimes I see videos of people speaking another language, a language that they learned maybe to fluency, and I'm like, wow, that's really good. And maybe some people will watch that and say, oh, well, I'm never going to get to that point, right? Because it takes a lot to learn a language. And I think even we don't realize how much, even in our native languages, right? You've put in hours, maybe hundreds of thousands of hours. And you put in hundreds or thousands of hours before you became fluent, right? Babies have to stumble through a language. They have to listen to a lot. They have to speak a lot to reach a level of competency. I think this will show people that, hey, well, if somebody's willing to put in the work, why can't I, right? And at the same time, I don't want anybody to say like, oh, well, if I do reach fluency, right? Maybe I decide to pursue it to fluency. Oh, he's always spoken that way. Well, no, you can go check on camera. The proof is right there. I couldn't speak this very well at a point in time. I've been learning Hausa since January 1st, 2026. It is now August 21st, 2026. So I've been learning this for maybe 7, almost 8 months. It's been tough, but by no means am I fluent or even advanced in the language, honestly. I am still very much a beginner, and you'll probably see that in the video series. So yeah, and maybe I'll talk about this in other videos, the resources that are going to be used and probably how exactly to use this. But a lot of this is just going to be really grammar explanations. Hey, here's how to look at this thing from the perspective of a learner and things like that. But I really want to why let this go to waste? Why let the time that I'm putting in go to waste if somebody simply watching me do it can or that type of thing can benefit from the video series? And at the same time, who might follow along with the series? Obviously learners, but if you're more experienced in the Hausa language, maybe you're a native speaker, maybe you learned the Hausa language, maybe you have studied this language as a linguist, things like that. Feel free to comment things like that. One time I recorded a video in German. I'm not amazing at German or anything, but some people were commenting. They're like, oh, this is really good. And somebody commented and they were like, oh, I know it's nitpicky, but you said you wanted us to correct you if anything was wrong. And I think I did like 1, 2, 3, like with my hands, right? Like that's how I counted. And they were like, well, actually we count like this, right? I think that's the level of granularity that might benefit some people. I might take the advice, I might not take the advice, but maybe somebody else will see it, right? Just within reason, right? Maybe, hey, you didn't understand this thing. You'll see even in the series, I've gone and consulted native speakers at times, or I've said something to a native speaker and they're like, oh, that's not how we say things, right? So all of that I think would be appreciated. But so I hope you are looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. And maybe you can subscribe if you want to follow along with the journey, like the video, all of that. But or maybe you can tell a friend who wants to learn not just Hausa, but this might be applicable. You don't have to do what I'm doing to learn Hausa, or you don't have to do this with the Hausa language. You can do this with Yoruba or Edo or Tree or I hope you get the point, right? That type of stuff. So maybe people who want to learn their heritage language and haven't may especially benefit from a course like this. But yeah, hopefully I'll do one in Yoruba. Hopefully I'll do one in Igbo as well. Maybe if other, because I'm basing this off of, you'll see a specific course. So I don't know how many languages it's available in and things like that. But yeah, really looking forward to this. And thanks for watching the video to this point. So I'll see you around and let's keep learning Hausa. Say Anjuma.